Okay, now the next MCQ number 8 is on residential status and scope of total income. Mr. Sushant is a person of Indian origin. Please underline person of Indian origin. PIO, residing in Canada. During 20 to 23, he visited India on several occasions and his period of stay in total amounted to 129 days during the previous year 20 to 23, which is much lower than 182 days. And his period of stay in India during previous year 21-22, 20-21, 19-20 and 18-19, that is last immediately preceding 4 previous years, was 135 days, 115 days, 95 days and 125 days respectively. Meaning thereby 135 plus 115, that is 250, 95 plus 125, that is 220, total 470 days in the immediately preceding 4 previous years. Okay, now if you observe the residential status, he is a person of Indian origin. We don't know his we don't know his citizenship. We don't know whether he is citizen of India or not. In case he is only person of Indian origin, then which category of exceptions would he be covered by? If you observe this, in case he was citizen of India, then he would fall under category 1 also, he could fall under category 2 also, he could fall under category 3 exception also given in section 6 clause 1a. But in the given question, Mr. Sushant is just a person of Indian origin. We don't know his residential, we don't know his citizenship. Therefore, in case he is only person of Indian origin, then ideally he would fall under category 2. And in category 2, who is covered? Citizen of India or person of Indian origin who lives outside India but comes to India during the year for a visit, and his Indian income is greater than 15 lakh, then the rules are slightly different, the basic conditions are slightly different. If his Indian income is up to 15 lakh, then the rules are slightly different. The first basic condition will always remain same, 182 days or more in the current previous year. It is only the second basic condition, part A, which will undergo changes. Part B will remain same, 365 days or more in the immediately preceding 4 previous years. That will always remain same. So in case his Indian income is more than 15 lakhs, then first out of the 2 basic conditions, second basic conditions first part, instead of 60 days, his stay in India should be 120 days or more. In case Indian income is up to 15 lakh, then second basic condition is not required to be seen because 60 days will be replaced by 182 days. So let's see which category does he fall under. So one thing is for sure that he falls under category number 2, but his Indian income 15 lakh or less than 15 lakh or above 15 lakh. So source of income and amount, income received or deemed to be received in India, this is definitely Indian income, 2,50,000. This will have to be taken into account for finding out whether Indian income is exceeding 15 lakhs or not. Then income accruing or arising, which is deemed to accrue or arise in India. Deemed to accrue or arise in India, this is also Indian income, therefore to be taken into account. Now the next income is important, income accruing or arising and received, accruing, arising as well as received both outside India. This is typically a foreign income, but from business controlled from India. Business controlled from India, underline control from India. So in case you recollect, we had discussed it, that the phrase Indian income, while computing whether Indian income is exceeding 15 lakhs or not, this 15 lakhs or is up to 15 lakh, for this purpose Indian income will also include foreign income from business or profession. That means income from business controlled from outside India, income from business received or deemed to be received outside India, or income from profession received or deemed to be received outside India. If such business is controlled from India or such profession is set up in India, even though such income is a foreign income, it will still be considered as an Indian income while determining residential status for the purpose of category 2 and 3 exceptions. So this income, though it is a foreign income, then also for the purpose of finding out whether Indian income is up to 15 lakh or it is exceeding 15 lakh, for that purpose this will be counted as Indian income and not as foreign income, though it is typically foreign income. However, depending on his residential status, if he turns out to be resident, then this 5,50,000 will be taxable in India only if he turns out to be ROR or RNOR, and not in case if he turns out to be non-resident. The taxability of this income we will decide later on, but right now for deciding whether Indian income is exceeding 15 lakhs or not, we will have to take into account this income. Fourth and the last income, income accruing and arising as well as received outside India from business controlled from outside India. If business is controlled from outside India, this is typically a foreign income, not to be taken into account for deciding whether Indian income is 15 lakhs or not, exceeding 15 lakhs or not. Question is, what is the residential status of Mr. Sushant for AY 23-24 and his income liable to tax in India during AY 23-24? So his Indian income for the purpose of calculating residential status would mean 2 lakh 50 plus 375 plus 550. 250 plus 375 plus 550, 250 plus 550 would be 8 lakhs plus 3.75, total 11.75. 11.75 is less than 15 lakh. Therefore, which category would he fall under? He falls under category 2, but in category 2 his Indian income is up to 15 lakh. Therefore, he will be resident in India only if he stays in India in the current year for 182 days or more. Whether it is first basic condition or second basic condition, in either case 182 days or more. Simply second basic condition not to be seen. How many days he was present in India for? In India he was present for only 129 days. It is given during 22-23. Therefore he will be non-resident in India. Second part of the question is asking us how much will be his income taxable in India, income liable to tax. The income liable to tax here would mean only those income, since he is non-resident, only that income will be taxable which is accruing, arising or deemed to be accruing, arising or received in India. So whatever is received in India, 2 lakh 50 deemed to accrue or arise in India, 375, these two incomes will be taxable. 5 lakh 50,000 is foreign income. This will not be taxable. I already explained it to you that 550 was taken into account as an Indian income only for the purpose of finding whether Indian income is exceeding 15 lakhs or not. Otherwise it is taxable only for ROR or NOR, not for non-resident. Here Sushant is non-resident, therefore taxable income will be not 11.75, taxable income will be 6.25 lakh. Let's check what's the answer. He is non-resident, so answer is A, non-resident, and 6,25,000 is liable to tax in India. What's Institute's answer for question 8? Our answer is A. Institute's answer is also A. Our answer is correct. With that, this MCQ comes to an end. See you in the next video with the next MCQ.